Virtual reality could help patients suffering from PTSD. Local 3's Connie Fellman has more in today's Health Watch.
Taking patients back into one of the most traumatizing times of their lives as a way of healing. It may sound counterintuitive, but now doctors are using virtual reality to help patients live their best life. What started out as an outpatient procedure for a cyst removal for Cheryl Thompson turned into a near-death experience.
I had 2 collapsed lungs, double pneumonia, an infection running through my body. My heart had stopped.
Cheryl survived, but the trauma she experienced during her 10 days in the ICU was life-altering.
I do remember being so scared once they took me off the ventilator that they would need to put that tube back in, and that fear was almost instant.
Brian Peach is leading a study on patients who endure post-intensive care syndrome, known as PICS. Studies show as many as 80% of patients who are in intensive care suffer from PTSD. A third of them are unable to go back to work in the first year after their hospitalization. A virtual reality headset is helping patients cope with exposure therapy. Not only does it transport patients into the ICU with the sights and sounds, but they also use smells to help them overcome their fears. Researchers can physically see the distress in their patients.
We can see that they get sweaty. We can see that they clench their jaw.
The sound of lawnmowers and weed whackers reminded Cheryl of her hospital bed inflating.
I couldn't let myself fall asleep because I was so terrified that if I slept, I would wake up with a tube in my throat.
After 10 sessions over a 2-week period, Cheryl felt her anxiety slip away.
It's just been so different, and I am so much better than I was.
Virtual reality exposure therapy has also been proven highly successful with first responders, military personnel, and veterans. Studies show they overcome PTSD at much higher rates than the national standard. And that's your Health Watch. I'm Connie Fellman, Local 3 News.